bring in
welcome.
Republican Congressman Louie Gohmert of the House Judiciary Committee. Great to see you always. I want to start with this notion that things may be wrapping up to the point where we would get some key findings in the Russia probe.
Yeah, well, I told you back this summer when people were saying, well, they hope to have it wrapped up by September 1st. I told you there's no way they're going to wrap this up before the election. They need this to help the Democrats in the election. And, you know, why in the world do you have to release a statement saying you're pretty well through, you're coming out with a report right after the election to affect the election? That's all Mueller cares about. If he can help the Democrats take the majority in the House, then some of his potential crimes can go unobserved and uninvestigated. Yeah. So he's wanting to make the Trump administration just as difficult as possible. He's still got some revenge motive because the president didn't appoint him to be head of the FBI again. So, you know, he's leaking that now to try to affect the election.
I want to step in. It does feel a little James Comey-ish July 5th, couple summers back, right before the Hillary Clinton announcement about that investigation. It does feel a little thirsty in that regard. But just to report the facts here, you can't get away from the fact that it's been reported you wouldn't indict anyway, no matter what you found. So it does feel a little bit, and if you say you're not going to release it to the public, one of the biggest investigations we've seen in this country in a while, we've all paid for it. I'm thinking Americans would want to see the outcome, even redacted. Your thoughts?
Well, I think people would like to know what we spent millions and millions of dollars for. Some of us know it was all, as the president said, a con job based on, you know, a lack of information that was given to the FISA courts. We've still got to clean up that mess. For that to be allowed, and the FISA courts don't even have the decency to police their own improper information and lack of information that was provided to them, including exculpatory evidence, tells me the FISA courts have got to be reworked. So I hope that we'll do that. But by getting information out earlier about not having indictments of, you know, particularly of the president himself, that's trying to prepare the Democrats so they won't be as mad at Mueller as he's afraid they're going to be, but there's just nothing there. So he's doing two things, trying to prepare the Democrats, don't be mad at me, we just hadn't found stuff and can't indict, and then at the same time, they're not going to have any bad report on obstruction. They're not going to have any evidence, hard evidence of collusion between the president and the Russians. That was between Hillary's folks.
Very interesting.
Anyway, they're leaking information about a report. That's about as much damage as they can do to the Trump administration, and they're doing everything they can to hurt him.
All right. Congressman Gohmert, thank you very much from the great state of Texas. Always
Harris,
good to see you.
always love talking to you. Thank you very much.
Thanks. President Trump front and center